Okay, so at She Ketos, this is a big question. And so I'm going to try and break it down a little bit for you as simply as possible. So, how many carbs should women have? It changes. It fluctuates. It changes with our cycle every month. It changes with the life stage that we're at. And ultimately, what I try to teach women at She Ketos is how to listen to their body so they know that if maybe it should be a higher carb day. So I'm going to just go through kind of how I keto, and you might get an idea of how you might want to try keto. Okay, so when I get my period, we call that cycle day 1. Cycle day 2, my body loves ketosis. I can do 20 grams of carbs. I usually like 20 to 30. That's what I would call strict keto for myself. My body loves that. It does really good. It's not hungry. It's not like it's sleeping well, all those things. And then I move into ovulation. And at ovulation, I will get carb cravings. And so I give myself a few more carbs on those days. I might go as high as 50 to 75 for usually just that one day of ovulation. And then for me, my body will go back into being totally happy with that 20, 30 grams of carbs again until sometimes 3 days, sometimes 7 days before I get my period again. I will wake up and my body will be hungry. It'll be screaming for food. It'll want more than what I've been giving it and different than I've been giving it. And at that point, I'll move up to that 50 to 75 grams of carbs. I'll lay back on any intermittent fasting that I've been doing. I'll make sure to eat breakfast. I'll really focus on nourishment. When our bodies are going through those hormonal shifts, that's when it's saying, I need more. And ultimately, not every woman is like this either, right? So this is my body, where it is right now, what's with all the things going on. But there are plenty of women out there that don't eat any carbs. They're carnivore and they haven't had a carb in years, and their hormones and periods and PMS and all those things are non-issues and perfect. So this is where we have to learn to listen to what our body is saying to us and really understand like that language of the body, right? If you get a good night's sleep and you wake up hungry in the morning, then you eat as opposed to forcing yourself to continue to do any intermittent fasting. And if your body's asking for a few more carbs because progesterone does like carbs, then you just lean into a few more carbs. Some women have to start leaning into more carbs right after ovulation. Every body is different and we just need to learn to listen. And this is why I teach cyclical keto and keto-ish low carb and keto, because I believe all women will need all these things in the span of 4 weeks.